Greetings, Earthlets. Yes, it is I, Dr. Von Evil Dude. I hope you're all fine and well. Gatekeeper and myself are doing pretty good. I suppose you're here to see the preview of the new comic book releases. So without further ado, let's take a look, shall we? Up first from Marvel Comics, it's a Judgment Day tie-in to the Avengers. He spent his life building suits to protect himself, but now Tony Stark has to enter a suit of armor that could kill us all. Can he survive? Can anyone? Find out in this new title, in store tomorrow. Now moving along to DC Comics with the first of 3 new releases, it's Batman, the Audio Adventures. Don't touch that dial. Picking up right after the season finale of the award-winning podcast, Batman the Audio Adventures continues in this new 7-issue miniseries. A string of attacks has plagued Gotham's seedy underbelly, sending criminals into a panic. But it's not Batman who is striking at the heart of the city. It's a group of mysterious assailants on the hunt for an ancient artifact. As Batman hunts down these assassins, he finds clues that keep drawing him to their true goal, the Sword of King Scimitar. Find out if they do or don't, in store tomorrow. Sticking with the DC and getting ready for the spooky season, it's the DC horror title, Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Dead. Berlin, 1944. The Nazis are besieged on all fronts by the Allied forces, but Hitler and his team of evil scientists attempt a last-ditch effort that may turn the tide of the war and rewrite history itself. A serum that resurrects their dead soldiers, stronger than they were in life, and sends them back to the battlefield. Now Sergeant Frank Rock and Easy Company have been dispatched into enemy territory to face off against the strangest, most horrific enemies they've ever encountered. Nazi zombies. Horror icon Bruce Campbell and comic legend Eduardo Rizzo bring you a terror-soaked Sergeant Rock tale like no other. So pick up your copy in store tomorrow. Still changing things up at DC. Step aside, Damien. The world's favourite Robin has got this. That's right. After years away, Tim Drake has taken centre stage in a brand spanking new Robin series of his very own. A mystery over a year in the making takes shape as a new villain who's been hounding Tim from afar decides to take things up close and personal, putting Bernard and everyone else Tim cares about in peril as things go from bad to worse for the world's oldest and canonically. No, I will not be fact-checking that, Gatekeeper. All that, and Tim finally caves out a corner of Gotham City just for himself and sets up shop in his very own murder shack boat. If that wasn't enough, break out your skateboards and motorcycles, because we've assembled a murderer's row of artists to draw the 90s one true Robin in his various looks from over the years. So pick up your copy of Tim Drake Robin in store tomorrow. And now moving over to IDW, with their release of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Armageddon Game. That's right, Earthlets, the Armageddon Game has begun. Under the leadership of the Shredder, the TMNT begin a dangerous quest to seek out allies against Rat King's trio of terror, Leatherkrang, Baxter Stockman, and Madame Null. It's a mission that will see the Turtles spread out across New York City and across multiple dimensions. But they better hurry, because their enemies are already on the march, and things are not looking good for Mutant Town. While most of our heroes are away, desperate measures, false flag attacks, mysterious new villains, and unexpected alliances. It all starts here in the premiere issue of the biggest TMNT event of the year. So pick up your copy in store tomorrow. And finally this week, from Udon, it's Street Fighter Masters, Chun-Li. The strongest woman in the world, Chun-Li stars in her own one-shot adventure. Interpol officer Chun-Li travels to her birthplace of China, determined to put an end to a new Shadaloo scheme. And that if she does, or doesn't, in store tomorrow. Well, that's quite a collection, wouldn't you say? Don't forget, As always, you can follow us across the social medias with the tag Comics-616. Don't forget, help support our channel grow by liking this video. Subscribe and hit the bell icon. You know where. And until next time. Thank you, Squiggler. That's another fine production uploaded. Gatekeeper, have you finished sorting the poll lists? Gatekeeper? Gatekeeper, are you ignoring me?
I'm sorry, Doc. Their voices are so loud.
Great Sorbulus, Gatekeeper, put that thing down!
They wanted me to open the gateway and let them through. And so it was that on the 27th day of the month of September, the Tome of Terrors was rediscovered. What cosmic calamity caused the mini-minion Gatekeeper to stumble on such an entity will forever be unknown. However, given the proximity of the gateway to the multiverse, it can only be assumed that the Book of the Elder Gods, bound in the flesh and written in the fluids of the first human sinners, was there to cause complete and total multiversal chaos. It is said that those who read from the book spiral into a madness, knowing what horrors lie within its pages. Let's now watch as Dr. Von Evil Dude and Gatekeeper unleash some of the most terrifying creatures that will terrorize y'all's merry city of Wakefield once and for all. We must let them tear our worlds apart.